Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to another Sacred Pause meditation. I hope you've had a wonderful day. I hope you've valued your time, respected your time. I hope you've eaten healthy, and hopefully you've had more healthy thoughts, perhaps. So in your usual way, please open sacred space. Whether that's putting on a candle or some incense, or opening the 4 directions: north, east, south and west. Maybe you've had a rainbow-filled day. Maybe you've had a busy day or a quiet day. But just take your attention to your breath as you relax deeper within yourself. And let's just dissolve ourselves like a mini-me or the Alice in Wonderland character. And let's go within our own hearts. And as you look within your own heart, just be aware of what it looks like. Is it bright and pink and beautiful? Is it battered, dinted, torn and broken? Does it need some tender loving care? And just imagine your heart filling with light. Even if it's already full of light, we can always fill it with some more light, some more love, some more nurturing energy. And just fill that energy, fill that love. Fill yourself with the capacity to love and to just be. And as you fill your heart with love, become aware of the concept of self-love. The more we love ourselves, the more we have the capacity to love others. The more we open our heart in the true, authentic sense, so the more we can be open to receive friendships and companionship from other people. So just take a moment to allow that word, love, into all of your being, into all of your oneness, your stillness. Allow that word love to reverberate into your eyes, your ears, your throat, your nose, your chest. And I'll come back to you in a few moments, but just be with that word love. Love and loving kindness come in many forms. Conditional love, unrequited love, love with attachments, love with expectations. Having had my granddaughters at the weekend, excuse my croaky voice, the unconditional love that those children have, the love that radiates from them when they wake up in the morning, the love that surrounds them when they stroke the cats, the love that surrounds them when they chalk on the path or the fence or the rocks as we were in Derwent Water. The joy at the most simple tasks, the joy at paddling in the water by the lake, the joy of writing in the sand or using a stick to write on the beach. And for me, the love I have for them and my authentic self. And perhaps that's because I love my inner child, the little Mary. The little Mary who had a cheeky grin, who struggled to cope with many of the psychic experiences I had as a child. But now integrating those parts of me that were once frightened and scared has allowed me to be my authentic self. It's allowed me to respect my vulnerabilities. So just take a moment to allow yourself to embrace your vulnerabilities. Are you afraid to look at your inner child? Are you afraid to admit that sometimes you have loved with conditions, expectations, and attachments? Are you afraid to look at your parts that are broken, damaged, battered, and just weathered with time? In the West, we become so misunderstood with authenticity. We misunderstand love in the greater scheme of things. We misunderstand innocence and so much more. And what a different world it would be if we were all our authentic selves. If we just enjoyed helping others for the sake of just simply helping others, for the passion and the feeling it gives us to be of service to others without conditions, expectations, and attachments. And as I record this meditation, I'm sat looking at some flowers growing on the houseplants, looking at the poinsettia, looking at the lavender blowing in the window box outside the lounge window, looking at the fairy lights which light up the fireplace. And I realise the simplicity of life, the luxuries of life, especially after having travelled India, Nepal and Bali, where people have very little. But these people have the wealth and the richness to be their authentic selves. And we can be authentic in whichever way, shape or form is right for us. If we love to dance, we should dance. If we love to sing, we should sing. If we love to draw and colour and write, then we should follow our authentic knowings. Surely that's what our integrity is, to follow the heart, follow the soul. What a different world it would be if we were all taught this and encouraged to be this way from being children. if all of our parents were without conditioned belief systems and patterns of behaviour and political agendas. And I often have deja vu of being a Native American Indian medicine woman with a wonderful father, a wonderful wise man as a teacher, and a wonderful mother who was so unconditionally loving. She was amazing. She walked with grace. She spoke with grace and reverence. And the love between them was amazing. And of course, that meant that I had very high expectations of my parents in this lifetime who, God bless them, could never come anywhere near the bliss that I experienced in that lifetime. But nonetheless, I choose and I do love them dearly. And that's the real me. The authentic me under all the broken pieces, undoing conditioned patterns of belief and behaviours, and just doing the best that I can with the experiences and the learnings I've had, but striving to be a better person day after day after day. And surely that's all any of us can do, to educate ourselves, to look at the patterns of behaviour and habits that are no longer serving us, that may be very outdated, to listen to others with compassion, wisdom and discernment, with patience, of course. So I'm going to leave you on that note this evening. Allow yourself for today to be authentic. And if you're not sure where your passions are, just sit quietly. Just try something new, maybe an art class. Maybe getting an old sketch pad out. Think back to when you were a child. There's no child I've ever known who's not liked drawing. Even if a child says it's a wonderful tree and it might look like a spider, it doesn't matter. Because it's all about the child, it's all about that inner you. So good luck being who you are. Good luck removing the masks and all the habits and the patterns of behaviour that are not serving you. Smile with the biggest smile you can. Sing as if no one's listening and dance as if no one's watching. Because when we learn to let go of our own judgment, we really do live a better life. Peace of I to all of you. Namaste. Namaste. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.